Hello and welcome back to Jeff Finnegan's Wake, the project where I, Jeff, read the book Finnegan's Wake and put it on the internet, temporarily 2 pages at a time, 1 day at a time. I'm just going to jump right into it. This is page 123. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Of all those four-legged M's, and Y spelled, dear God, with a big thick D, why, oh why, oh why, the cut and dry asks and whys form of the semifinal, and 18thly or 24thly, but at least, thank Maurice. Lastly, when all is said and done, the Penelopean patience of its last paraph, a colophon of no fewer than 732 strokes, tailed by a leaping lasso, who thus at all this marveling, but will press on hotly to see the vaulting feminine libido of those interbranching ogum, sex up and in sweeps, sternly controlled and easily re-persuaded by the uniform matter-of-factness of a meandering male fist. Duff Mugley, who now may be quoted by a very kind arrangement, his dextroscophonious photosensation under suprasonic light control may be logged for by our none too distant futures as soon as tone values can be turned out from chromophilimos limited at a millicentime the microamp. First called this kind of patty-go-easy partnership the Ukian or tetrachiric or quadrimmune or ducks or drakes or debts or dishes perplex v. some forestallings over that studium of sex phonologistic schizophrenesis, volumes 24, pages 2 through 555. After the well-informed observation made miles apart from the master of tongue-toyed, cf. Later frustrations amongst the neo-Muglian teachings abaft the semi-unconscious pasm, that in the case of the little-known paraplic bestseller popularly associated with the names of the wretched mariner, Trienferen Defwedoff, our plum-sucked pattern shapekeeper, a Punic Admiralty report from Mac Pearson's Ocean Round by the Tides of Jason's Cruise had been cleverly capsized and saucily republished as a dodecesian bedecker of every tale a treat in itself variety, which could hope satisfactorily to tickle me gander as game as your goose. The unmistaken identity of the persons in the Tiberius duplex came to light in the most devious of ways. The original document was in what is known as Hanno o non Hanno's unbrookable script. That is to say, it showed no signs of punctuation of any sort. Yet, on holding the verso against a lit rush, this new book of Morsis responded most remarkably to the silent query of our world's oldest light, and its recto let out the piquant. All right. And that's page 123 of Infinite Jeffs. I'm sorry, Jeff Finnegan's Wake. Finnegan's Wake, read by Jeff. On Jeff Finnegan's Wake. Good night.